going on, guys? Today we're coming at you with the worst Flamvel deck imaginable, which is this Flamvellsworn Spellcaster Turbo kind of deck with Magical Exemplar. So we're mainly looking to just summon Exemplar, activate a bunch of spells, abuser effects, then maybe follow up with Rekindling. Just use it to like extend your plays, get a bunch of pluses and stuff. Probably, gonna be honest, suboptimal Flamvellsworn list. I think my last one's a lot better. But this is just a goofy little thing I wanted to try out, see if it can work. Because I play a lot of spellcasters in here, actually. Magician, of course, is spellcaster. And then these Lightsworn names are a bunch of spellcasters as well, with Lumina Lila. So you can maybe, like, do some cool stuff with that. And very large spell lineup, of course, to enable Exemplar. So, interesting deck. We side Secret Village. It's a nice little tech as well. So, just kind of cool little thing I wanted to try out. Let's just show it off. Let's look at a couple matches here. So first one, we're up against Blackwings. We lose RPS, feels bad. Opponents. Okay, yeah, they're playing Blackwings. They open up a weird hand. They're maining Crow and Gores and Blackwings. This really caught me off guard, actually. So I think I just go for the set Raikou here. I think it was a bit greedy to set the Torrential. And I end up getting punished because it plays into the Ick Attack, which, I mean, this Ick Attack's not the end of the world, right? They just summon Blizzard and aggressively Ick Attack. It's like, whatever. I get a little greedy here and hidden with Lila, so I get deprisoned. Not the best. Then we play into Gores super hard because it's Blackwing, and you just assume they're not playing Gores. So, at this point, I think maybe they're playing some weird Vai Turbo list with Blizzard in it, because I saw a deck like that the other day. Here I make a super greedy play. I'm like, alright, let's summon an Exemplar first and then Space. So that we get the counters, and then we like can book the Gores, get more counters, then we can get out the Magician and make 2 level 8s. I think in hindsight, this is just really greedy, and maybe I shouldn't have done it. You know what? They probably played this turn wrong, though. Also, they're playing Plague. God, no wonder I thought this was Vayu. This is weird. Okay, yeah, couldn't they have just, like, Whirlwind, Kalut, Gale into Brionac, or yeah, probably Brionac. Bounce both. It seems like a better play than just chilling. I guess they figured they could just do it next turn, maybe. But there actually is no next turn because they are dead. Because I ripped Rekindling off the top, so yeah, maybe a little oopsie by the opponent there. This game, they open Whirlwind Shura, which rough. I mean, yeah. Go, maybe I should have. Okay, they go Mirror Force here. I was thinking I could book in Battle Step, obviously. So I have to book here. I can't let the Whirlwind go off. The reason I didn't set my MST is because in case there was end phase Ick Attack, that way I could just chain the MST on the Whirlwind. Here we go Blind Space. We hit the bad one to hit. I mean, neither one is particularly good for a backer, actually, for them. But they have the Storm. Actually, they just fire it, and we kind of have to Judgment. We need this Whirlwind to go off. Or Whirlwind. We need this Torrential to go off. Or we're in some serious trouble. We draw Gores. Really bad draw. Just doesn't do anything right now. So, we got that Fire Dog. I was tempted to Torrential there, but I decided not to. Opponent finds a monster that can kill me with a lure, so we are dead. We are dead. Game number 3. I'm going to start my hand. I draw Exemplar with no spells, but the rest of the hand's not bad. We get a nice little plus with Mirror Force here. And end phase Dust Tornado as well. Now we got 2 set Raikous. So, opponent just goes Armed Wing. Fortunately for me, they didn't have Dad here. That would have been a real problem. I go for charge, summon Lila. If it's Torrential, we can Road, but it's not. So they hit in with Shura, but we're just going to pop with the Raikou. We're still in an okay spot. Just not drawing the best cards at the moment. They rip this off the top, which is a crazy top deck for them. Soraka is going to be a real issue. I drop Trag because I'm afraid I'm like getting too low. Anyway, we go in phase Dust. We go for the Rekindling, which baits the Crow. And then we make Colossal. Unfortunately, we couldn't get any value out of our Exemplar there because we just have this dead Solar Recharge in our hand. So they pump just to do some damage. We hit, they Collude, that's fine. They try to Oppression and Damage Step, which you can't do. The Ick Attack Okay, here, this was a funny little thing. They actually didn't seem to know that they could oppression this. So I kind of just randomly won preemptively there when they could have just oppression to the Starlight Road. But I knew about the oppression because they showed it, but I just figured there's no reason not to go for it, right? Because they're targeting road anyway, so might as well just flip it and see if they at least make them pay the 8. But you know, maybe they don't know. Sometimes randos on DBs just forget things, you know. I mean, even good players forget things. So something you got to keep in mind is sometimes you just got to go for it. So kind of got an undeserved little free win there. Anyway, here we're up against, I think this guy's playing a really cool, like, quick draw, relinquished sort of deck. So they go Raikou. I just attack in with Magician. I think it's a safe-ish thing to do. You know, something funny to do would have been, like, attack with Raikou. But, with the Book of Moon in hand, but I don't know. I wasn't in the mood for that, you know. So I drop Gores here, thinking I can, like, maybe try to end this game fast. We draw Recharge, which is nice, but we don't draw the best cards. We're able to do some damage here. The opponent is going to have a pretty sick turn, though. They have Brain. I Book of Moon. They go for Road Warrior. And here I make, like, a super greedy play. I Judgment their charge of the Light Brigade because I don't want to deal with a set Raikou. Then they go for Avarice and kind of feeling punished super hard. Fortunately for me, they mistakenly do not put back the Titanial. So when they do this Lone Fire play, what the heck? Why are there 3 Lone Fires here? Is this a glitch, or are they just actually main decking 3 Lone Fire? PSA Lone Fire is semi-limited in Edison format. But yeah. They probably should have run over my Lila. I guess they didn't want to put anything in attack mode here and risk taking more damage. So we just have the Brain control for game here, and they don't have a Gores. So we're able to sort of cheese game 1 just by playing super aggro. Game number 2. Our hand's not bad here at all. We have a live recharge. We have some nice limited cards, you know. Good stuff. So they're going to go another, yeah, they go Titanial. We go for the recharge, of course. We draw the Exemplar after resolving our spells. Naturally, you know, it was destined to happen at some point. They're just going to beat over my stuff. They actually don't Drill Warrior Banish here, which is a little odd. I go for the Torrential. I'm just like, let's get that stuff out of the way. They're going to go Manju with hit. No big deal. I can run over this with my dog, but then they have Honest, and I'm just like, alright, whatever. I drew Gores after pro-setting my heavy. Let's just go next game, you know? Here, we just set Raikou, and we just resolve our set Raikou. Unfortunately, we milled our Rekindling, which is, you know, it just always happens. That's just how it'd be. Here, I think they play way too aggressively. They didn't need to do this. I mean, yeah, that was just like a 3-for-1 into Mirror Force. They could have just set Raikou, maybe. And here, I think they are just going to end up setting Raikou. This time at Mind Control. So I was kind of greedy using it in main 1. I was thinking maybe I could mill a Flamvell, activate Rekindling, get some pluses off my Exemplar, but 'twas not to be. I go set the dog, so maybe if it gets run over, I can Rekindling next turn. But they're going to Black Illusion Ritual in main 2 and steal my Exemplar. Here, I get really greedy and just decide to pass. I'm like, you're not killing me. There's no way. And I was correct. Actually, they could have Avariced here. Anyway, ignoring that, moving on, we top deck Charge, which is insane, because we're able to resolve Charge, Recharge, use Exemplar effect to get the Magician in play, then just go double level 8 with the Rekindling, attack for games. So we kind of just go way off there and randomly kill them with our little meme combo. So yeah, definitely nice to get to do some cool stuff with Exemplar in that game. Anyway, those are the matches. I think the deck's a neat little idea. It could probably be made better. Like I said, I just kind of messed around with this for a couple hours today, trying to get like something passable put together, and this was the result. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, be sure to comment, subscribe, all of that. We are closing in on 1K, so that is definitely hype. I will see you guys next time, though. Peace out.